Hello, Franklin Panthers. Welcome to NBA Panther Talk, where we talk about how the professional game of basketball is being played. I'm your host, Vinci Perez. July 5th, 2016. Sound familiar? If you don't think it's familiar, then let me remind you a little bit about something. It's the day a new NBA dynasty was born, the Golden State Warriors. When Kevin Durant, an NBA All-Star, NBA MVP, and he was in the 2012 finals with the Oklahoma City Thunders, decided to join the Golden State Warriors, who in the previous season won 73 games, most wins by any team in NBA history. Ever since that move, the NBA has never been the same. Players like Kyrie Irving, Isaiah Thomas, Carmelo Anthony, Paul George, Gordon Hayward, Chris Paul, JJ Redick, Derrick Rose, Rajon Rondo, Paul Millsap, Jimmy Butler, D'Angelo Russell, and other great players have either moved or traded to different teams to be able to beat the Golden State Warriors and win the NBA championship. And in case you guys forgot, the Golden State Warriors have won 3 of the last 4 NBA championships. And so far this season, it looks like they'll have tough competition to try to win their 3rd straight NBA championship. This past month was the NBA trade deadline, where teams in the NBA can make their final moves or fill what's missing in their teams to be a championship team. And what's some of the important moves that happened for all these NBA teams that are trying to win a championship and beat the Golden State Warriors? Here's what happened. The Los Angeles Lakers, they decided to make a move. No, it's not for Anthony Davis. It's for Reggie Bullock. Does he sound like he's a very important player? The Wizards also made a really good move by acquiring Bobby Portis, Jabari Parker, and the 2023 second round pick. And the Bulls acquired Otto Porter Jr., who had a very, very big contract for them. And the Sacramento Kings got Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes, as many people know, well, many of the NBA fans know, he was a good player for the Golden State Warriors a few years ago. He won them the NBA championship. He was one of the reasons why they won the NBA championship back in 2015 when they beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the Mavericks got Zach Randolph and Justin Jackson in exchange for Harrison Barnes. The Sixers decided to trade Markelle Fultz for Jonathan Simmons, a 2020 first round pick, and a future second round pick. Markelle Fultz was supposed to be a very good player, but because of his injury, from his shoulder injury, not being able to shoot, if you guys have seen his highlights on YouTube, he's looking pretty terrible with his shot. Looking pretty bad. The Milwaukee Bucks also made a good move by adding a shooter to their team by acquiring Nikola Mirotic. And the Pelicans, in exchange for Nikola Mirotic, got Jason Smith, Stanley Johnson, and 4 future second round picks. The Raptors made a very important move as they got one of the key members of the Memphis Grizzlies in Marc Gasol. That's right. The duo of Mike Conley and Marc Gasol and Memphis Grizzlies is sadly over. Marc Gasol was traded to the Raptors for Jonas Valanciunas, Delon Wright, CJ Miles, and a 2024 second round pick. Not a bad move for the Raptors. And one of the top moves of the season belongs to Philadelphia 76ers. They got Tobias Harris, Boban Marjanovic, and Mike Scott. And the Clippers got Landry Shamet, Wilson Chandler, Mike Muscala, 2020 first round pick, a 2021 first round pick, a 2021 second round pick, and a 2023 second round pick. So basically the Clippers got a bunch of draft picks for Tobias Harris, Boban Marjanovic, and Michael Scott. The 76ers now have 4 of the top players in the NBA in Jimmy Butler, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, and now Tobias Harris. The biggest move, well, in my opinion, The biggest move in the NBA trade deadline was made by the Mavericks, as they were able to acquire Kristaps Porzingis. That's right, Mavericks fans. You have Kristaps Porzingis in your team now. Now you have Kristaps Porzingis and Luka Doncic, two of the best European players in the NBA. They are now in the same team. They're now in the same team. So the Mavericks got Kristaps Porzingis, Tim Hardaway Jr., Courtney Lee, and Trey Burke. And the Knicks got Dennis Smith Jr., DeAndre Jordan, Wesley Matthews, and 2 future first-round picks. Hopefully, Kristaps Porzingis will be in full health and will be able to play in full health with the Mavericks, and him and Luka Doncic will win future NBA championships. Hopefully. For NBA Panther Talk, I'm Vinci Perez. I'll see you guys next time.